Click the checkbox, not call, so it's not all weird. For sake. So hopefully this doesn't go horribly wrong, and yeah.
Minecraft 1.20 has been announced. No call. Freaking weirdo, man. Freaking trash, man. Freaking bringing camels to the game for some reason, man. Freaking.
Bringing camels.
Yep.
That's pretty weird if you think about it. You know?
Omega has already opened the portal. There is not much time. They will have Zykov at any moment.
Team, get inside. Zykov is key to defeating the Forsaken. We cannot let Omega take him.
Oh, that's where the pack punch machine is, I think. Kill them all. It sucks I don't have the bowie knife unlocked. Try. Ooh, pumpkin. Take that and the bronze chalice. So, did you see the boss fight at the end of this?
No.
Oh, you didn't watch the video?
Nope. I'm just watching as far as we get to.
So I'm just getting a whole bunch of points right now.
Let's get out of here.
I only have 4k points.
That teleporter's your way in. Once it's online. Any day now.
So no call. Should I perform an experiment? No call.
On a frog? Sure.
Oh heck, nah, man. Basically make an entire pot of coffee and drink it all in one sitting and see what happens.
You're gonna
I
die.
do it at nighttime to see the effects. Ooh. Knuckle, I think the wonder weapon just dropped. Yes, the wonder weapon, Knuckle. Hurry up, Knuckle. Go through the teleporter, Knuckle. Speed run, Knuckle. Speed run. Hurry, Knuckle. Hurry. Before it disappears, man. Freaking failure, man.
Zykov will be ours.
Waypoint marked. It's not over yet.
Come on, Knuckle. You can do it, Knuckle. I believe in you, Knuckle.
I'm trying, Knuckle. I'm freaking trying all over the place.
Just go through the teleporter, man. It's right here, man. Freaking amazing, man. Freaking hard, man. And there's armor waiting on you, man. Try on, man.
Located armor.
So that was extremely easy. There's an upgrade thingy for your weirdness. I'll take that. Upgrade my gun. Okay. Oh. I assume we're gonna have to craft something later because there's a workbench here.
Yeah, probably. So we need to get to the pack punch, you know? Turn it on, you know?
Yep. Freaking cheating, freaking running faster.
You know, it's gotta be depressing to always arrive late to the party. Zykov is ours, and soon the Forsaken will be too.
They are in the observation tower. There must be a way up there.
Failure is not an option, no.
That teleporter should get you to Kravchenko with tech, but not while the damn thing's busted.
I'm searching the area for the part, and I forgot where it was. I think I found it.
It, my friends. Once we have Zykov, Omega's collapse will be assured.
I'm searching the area. Found
Zykov is
another
the key.
part.
I'm just killing everything I see until I get to one zombie. Like,
I only have 2 bullets from my shotgun, and everything good. Never mind, it's pretty good because we got a max ammo.
alright, okay, I have one zombie and he's literally a one-shot, so, yeah.
That's pretty good. Just sees me whacking with my gun. Oh yeah, I have to search this area as well. I forgot to look at the mini maps.
It'd be helpful if you could just pull out a map instead of just only having your mini map.
This guy's sketchy. Did you get the part? No call.
Fools. The most powerful weapon of all time. And you can't think beyond destroying it.
Ah yes, this place. Hey, I remember this place. This is where we died.
When the Forsaken destroys Washington, which he will, once he has learned obedience.
There's me, okay. No,
Oh, I found the
bro.
mystery box. It's right here.
Yeah. I have a shotgun. I don't, I'm gonna wait for a drop from a pumpkin or something with a wonder weapon or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm scared, man. Oh, that's all I know, man.
Okay, I'm building the portal and, yeah.
Don't worry. Olaburo is on your side.
So, this place that you came from the portal from is the place where we have to activate the things at the same time.
They got that whole sub-level on
The
lockdown.
bunker entrance.
The other place that we came from.
The weird arcade.
Yep, you know, and,
Yeah, I remember this place. This place was full of crystals and stuff. And then I got lost and then we died.
Wait, I'm gonna let you ruin
Oh
my
heck no!
big moment.
I remember this thing. It's freaking horrible. With immune. Okay, it's dying. Very slowly, but it's dying. Now I'm being attacked.
It's now
dang,
or
the
never.
perk
Go.
I think he died.
that makes it to where you heal when you use a melee weapon is really overpowered because wonder weapon. And, yeah.
I pressed the sketchy button.
Freaking
Oh.
pressed it, man.
Well, the pack-a-punch is open, I guess. And the trial machine. And the teleporter.
That's pretty good, you know, pretty decent.
HD
Okay,
slider.
that scene's probably gonna happen now, you know.
Tick-tock, Requiem.
We can skip
Once
it, that's
again,
pretty good.
You're too late.
Toasted
holding
skipping
A.
cutscene.
So
We
I
gotta
don't know
go
where I'm
backwards,
supposed to
don't
be going.
call.
I
Gotta
can
go
hold him
backwards,
back
don't
for
call.
now.
Man, all this place is glowing. I don't like it, man.
What the hell just happened?
It's Zykov. He's the Forsaken. We need to get to the town square. What are our options?
I've got an access point, but it's flooded by the phase.
Hey,
You're
what's
gonna need
this?
an Ethereum neutralizer.
Oh, it's ammo.
Frag the infected hostile.
Okay, we gotta go up in here. Okay.
Enemy destroyed.
I'm killing random things.
Alright, can you pause it so I can double sure I'm doing this
Oh,
all
heck no.
right?
Oh, heck no. Freaking they're all up in here with me, man. Oh, heck no, man. Horrible, man. Horrible. This is horrible.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the
Serious trouble. So now it's free. Switch now and get the new Google Pixel 7 Pro on us. Only for the network America relies on. Verizon.
And have it in your game. It's time to focus on that exclusively. If you need that build guide for it, like I said, if trials are just not working
Well,
for you and
this
Mr. Rox hates you
copyrighted.
today, then the guide for it is linked in the description and in the corner of the screen.
Don't
Just click that
worry,
little
random
eye.
person from
Assuming, though,
YouTube
that you
reviewing
now
this.
have the
This is
Crystal Axe,
definitely
you
from
can finally start
somebody
working
else,
on the
not
Crystal
me.
Axe crystal and abomination step that I've been teasing you about for the last 6 minutes. The 3 big crystals spawn in the following locations. See that there is a hole in the wall and you'll be able to
Freaking
knock the
hole
thing
in it.
down. That's 2 out of 3 parts now, so reminder, you need to get a Magmar to knock this thing. If done successfully, a lockdown will start and you'll need to start filling up those fuel tanks by killing zombies.
Okay, man, I know what I need to do. I'm calling it freaking.
Alright, here we go. I nearly just got killed. I
We
think every
got-
single zombie's on me right now.
Count him in, I'll call him.
I don't even know where you're at, man.
Tango fully expired.
I'm to the entrance to the bunker.
Well, it's gonna take me a while to find you, and yeah.
Are you in the bunker still, or did you leave it?
I'm in a weird blue place.
Yeah, that must be the bunker. I'll go in there so you can see me, you know. And,
I mean, this place looks like a bunker to me, man. And there's weird floating crystal weirdos, and yeah. Alright, I see your orange blip on the map, and I'm coming towards you.
okay, you're gonna come over here.
Man, what the hell?
And you'll see the activate button, and I'll let you know when to press it.
Oh, I already pressed it.
We gotta press it at the same time.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll hurry up, man.
Press. It's gotta
It's
cool
cooling
down.
down.
Air is clear.
Alright, I'll
You have
hurry
the
up, speed run,
opportunity to
I'll
evac.
Colonel, this isn't my fault. You
Go,
get that
Knuckle,
right.
go.
I couldn't have known Zykov was the Forsaken.
Now is
Did we
not
do
the
it?
time for talking.
Yep. Now we just gotta kill things in here.
Kill things and not die, die.
Pick up this pistol. If we die now, I cannot kill you.
What the heck, the life is being sucked out of me. I'm pulling out this weird bow. Now I'm being whacked. I got a monkey bomb.
Monkey bomb armed.
Shoot everything that says a monkey bomb. What the heck, I'm being whacked. Oh, ooh, I picked up a sulfur bomb. Pretty good. Oh, there's too many of them. How long does this last? Oh. He's dead, he's dead. And now I'm dead. But I have a sulfur bomb.
Okay, we're like a quarter of the way from filling it.
Combat bow running silent.
I'm just gonna try to survive, honestly.
Okay, it's filled, Capcom.
It's finally filled. That was horrible. You even had the wonder weapon. We still went down. That freaking thing was buff.
Alright, let's try to get down one zombie.
If I didn't have that sulfur vibe, we'd be dead right now one day.
I will let you know when it returns.
I kind of relied on the self-healing properties of melee attacks too much, and that's how I died. And, yeah.
First run.
The reason I died is because you were going in counterclockwise from me, and you kind of put your horde into me, and then I died. And then I got trapped in a corner, and everything went horrible. Ooh, a chopper gunner I just picked up.
Why do I hear laughing?
Don't worry, Knuckle. They don't attack you on the first day. They have freaking sticks.
Zombie down.
You're never more wrong, man. They always attack on the first day, man.
Nah, I thought you had this, man. Freaking trash.
You know, I
Alright,
thought the same
okay, it
thing.
seems like the last zombie is chasing you.
Yep, I have 2 of them. Well, 3 of them.
Okay, I'm gonna watch this video, see what the next step is, get the next
In
one.
that area. If you're unsuccessful starting the lockdown, you need to go to the next round. That's when the tanks will cool down and you'll be able to try it again. This step can be a little buggy, so I'll have help for you in the description and in the comment section if you get stuck. However, assuming you started the lockdown and you've killed a bunch of zombies, you should fill all the tanks up. You can see the progress because the red kind of fluid is rising inside. And once it's all the way at the top, the lockdown will end and a part of abominations. Once an abomination spawns in, come to this area lies apart. You're going to need multiple mark bombs, also known in this game as abominations. Once an abomination spawns in, come to this area of the bunker and have a look in the upper right hand corner where you can see this sort of strange metal contraption. You need to get a Margwa to knock this thing down for you. So stand in that corner, make the Margwa charge towards you, and once he charges, slams it there and he's chopping away at you, just see that that part is knocked down and you'll be able to pick up the contraption that was inside. This can be a bit fiddly, so if the Margwa's not knocking it down, keep on trying, backing up so that the Margwa can get a good sort of charge into that area, and then when he does charge in, just linger for a second or so he can give you a big chungus chomp and knock the thing down. That's 2 out of 3 parts now, so reminder, you need to be working on the Crizzlewax while you're doing this, but the third part requires us to get a regular bullet weapon with a dead wire. That's an awesome ammo type you can get from the Back Punch machine for 2,000 points. Once you've got dead wire, head into the arcade and shock a zombie with dead wire next to this arcade machine. It's sort of opposite the pinball machines and should be titled Grand Prix. When you shock a zombie next to it, it will turn the machine on and you'll then...
Okay, now call. We need a weird three-head monster thing, and yeah, I don't know how they spawn. I guess they spawn one like every 5 rounds. I'm not sure. And,
Bagged and tagged.
Valentina, Peck, us. The Forsakens played us all for damn fools, and he got exactly what he wanted. A way into our world.
This ends now. We need to build that Ethereum neutralizer. We need to help Sam before it's too late.
So, something just landed next to me, and I don't know what it is.
it's probably that like, ball thing you gotta sit on to get the main Easter egg version of getting the Wonder Weapon.
Contact down. Infected threat clear.
Yes, I frickin' spawned in. I didn't have to wait so long. Frickin' amazing.
Almost grabbed a nuke by accident. That would have been horrible.
Kills the boss.
By the way, I heard something about dead wire in that video. I have dead wire.
Okay, I'll let you know when you have to use it.
That's on my legendary shotgun.
It hurts.
Don't die on me, Knuckle. I have no idea where you're at.
Okay, I'm trying to knock it down to only one zombie chasing me, which is the boss one, because it's kind
I
of...
just got the ray gun, man. Freaking man, man.
It's kind of hard to
Robbie, have a rig.
This'll do for now.
get them to chase you and not die from all the other zombies. You know?
Brain eat her
Oh, you
truck.
can kill everything
Enemy
around you. I have a
appears
couple
KIA.
zombies. I got a rig.
Come on, you know you want to whack this wall. You know you want to do it. Did he do it? I heard something drop on the floor. He did it.
Man,
Your purpose now served. You may die now.
dang, shot him like a
That's
dog.
about the ugliest thing I've ever seen. And I work with Strauss.
Alright, okay. Now I have to get to the arcade and bring you along so you can shoot up a zombie on this arcade machine.
I think I'm in the
But,
arcade area, actually.
But I gotta figure out how to get out of this place. Because I'm actually lost now. This might actually be bad.
And how does this information make you feel?
I'm just gonna go to the pack-a-punch machine. Oh, no, that's what's at the pack-a-punch machine, but it still works. Okay,
This is the place where we need to be.
nope, we're trying to find the arcade machine place. I feel like it's this area. Yeah, it says arcade. Okay, gotta find the machine.
This one requires a token over here.
Okay, can you distract the zombies so I can watch the video, see exactly the machine he goes to?
Oh, we're just gonna watch the video.
In a special arcade machine, it's sort of opposite the pinball machines and should be titled Grand Prix.
Okay, that machine we was looking at earlier was the right one, okay. So, you wanna stand...
Token.
No, this one, Grand Prix, you wanna shoot a zombie next to it with the shock
Okay.
stuff.
How? Hopefully the effect takes place. Oh, there we go.
Alright, I'll pause the game, I'll read what he does.
When you shock a zombie next to the RC car and drive it into the TV store, the energy pulses from the RC car should knock this piece of metal off this vent, and you'll then be able to drive through the gap. And once you get into the room, you're going to want to jump and explode next to this shelf in order to knock the shelf over. And then when you run back to the TV store, you'll see that there is a hole in the wall, and you'll be able to grab a part from that hole.
Alright, I know what to do now, okay. Just, hopefully zombies don't get attracted to the RC car and blow it up.
Are they gonna leave you alone while you're doing that?
Probably. It would make sense that you would. I forgot how to drive RC cars in this game, but
Oh, Halo driving. It instantly blew up.
yeah, a zombie kind of attacked it.
Do you get multiple chances, or,
It's 2,000 points every time. It's infinite chances as long as you got freaking points.
That's a kill.
Yeah, zombies keep attacking. I'm gonna have to wait for his only one zombie left.
Yeah, but I'm gonna kill everything. Kill everything in the phone. Make sure they all suffer. Oh, I only had 7 shotgun kills. Oh. Uh-oh. How unfortunate. Uh-oh. How unfortunate. Well, that's pretty decent. Oh, okay. I have a double pack-a-punch to Reagan, and I should stay alive a lot better now, you know. Alright, I'll keep this one guy.
Okay, now I'm gonna do my thing. You know, and,
Look, he's prioritizing the RC car and not me. Don't worry, I'm trying to stop him. I'm slowing him down. I'm slowing him down. I'm getting in his way. He's standing still. I trapped him.
Okay, did it.
Oh no, I'm being whacked.
Man, I knew they were attacking the RC car. It wasn't just me running and getting crashing into them. Man, freaking track.
You'll need that monitor. Every neutralizer.
Okay, I'm gonna watch the video while you track the zombie.
The third and final statement. If trials are just not working for you and the mystery box hates you today, then the guide for it is linked in the description and in the minutes. The 3 big crystals spawn in the following. Assume though that you now have the Chrysalax, you can finally start working on the Chrysalax, Crystal, and Abomination step that I've been teasing you about for the last 6 minutes. The 3 big crystals spawn in the following locations. One is the Amplifier, which is basically the particle accelerator kind of corridor that looks all trippy. The second is in the actual spawn area of the map, where you spawn in, obviously. And by the way, if you're not sure how to get back there, you can teleport there from Jug. And the third location is on top of this rooftop in the kind of storage area, as you can see in the gameplay here. You'll notice there are 3 orbs zooming around each big crystal, and you need to destroy these, and the easiest way to do this is with the gun variant of the Wonder Weapon. So press up on your D-pad or V on your keyboard to switch over to the gun from the axe, and then just shoot at those 3 orbs and destroy all of them. They'll start moving faster when you do this, so it can be a bit tricky, but destroy all 3 and then switch back to the axe form of the Wonder Weapon and smash the crystal in the middle to reveal a much smaller, tiny little crystal shard that you can pick up. This will go into your inventory as a tactical grenade, so it'll replace like stun grenades, stuff like that. And you basically need an Abomination to spawn in, and then you need to throw this little crystal shard into the Abomination's mouth. An Abomination should spawn when you break the crystal, so use that Abomination. But if you accidentally kill it, you can also, of course, just wait a couple of rounds for one to spawn in naturally. If you miss, it's no big deal. Just run back over to the original site that you picked the crystal shard up.
Okay, I know what I need to do, no call, and having one zombie is perfect for this, no call. So I just gotta find the freaking weird crystal thing, and
There's one in
shoot
the
it
bunker
out.
area.
I feel like there's one around here somewhere. Okay, I'm going to the bunker area.
Man, that's so cool. Do you have any idea?
This place freaking sketchy, you know? Freaking see it.
And, you just don't have to think about it.
You know, that crystal can be used to power your neutralizer.
What are you doing, you insolent ingrate? How dare you help our enemies?
Now, you just need to destroy that crystal.
No, I wonder, Dr. Peck. Is this a genuine act of remorse? Or are you trying to weasel your way in the winning side?
The zombie one instantly died.
That should do it.
Oh,
Now hang
that
on.
sucks.
I'm no scientist, but even I know that crystal's no good.
Come on, open your mouth. You know you want to. Yes.
Seriously? You can't really expect this to work.
Okay, pause it real quick, so I fed him the thing. I don't know what to do now, so... Okay, so...
You'll be able to grab a new one, try again, throw it in the Abomination's mouth, and if successful, he will eat it and his tail will go orange. You then need to take the Abomination down, and a really easy way to do this is with the energy blade from the axe variant of the Wonder Weapon. Just sort of shoot that at his feet and hold it there, and he'll die in like 3, 4, 5 seconds, something like that. Once he dies, he'll drop a catalyzed crystal shard that you need to pick up. That's 1 of 3, and now you just need to repeat this process for the other 2 big crystals.
Okay, I just need to get along. Okay, that makes sense, you know? Freaking...
It's transformed
Let's not
crystals
die
to
from his
into
laser
work.
beam, but also try killing him, you know? But,
Uh-oh. How unfortunate. Uh-oh. How unfortunate.
his laser beam is really powerful.
Am I... I'm trying to go back to Juggernaut. Oh yeah.
There's two of them. They
Don't
multiply.
die on me.
They
Don't die
multiply
on me.
now, call.
Oh, I found the other crystals in the very first room. How do you feel that they multiplied and you might die?
It hurts now, call.
I bet it does. It seems as if you're dying or something. And,
It hurts.
Are you gonna survive?
I don't know.
Oh, I found the second crystal.
So I
Oh, is
almost
everything
died
gonna
because they multiplied and I didn't know they could do that. And that or just a
And
new
how's
one
that
spawned in
information
from,
make
because
it
it's a new round. But I don't know. But I almost died from that.
Man.
Okay, I'm gonna get to you from the pack-a-punch room.
You are finished, Fake. Your reputation will be in ruins. Your body will be buried, and your name will be forgotten.
Hey, asshole. This creature, it's gonna kill all of us. It doesn't give a damn about east or west. So you have two choices. Be useful and help, or shut the fuck up.
Hope all the zombies just died, and how do you feel?
Frickin' weirdo, man. Frickin' this guy weird.
I mean, I guess so, man. Freaking weird.
I wait for him to open his mouth so I can throw a frickin' rock in it.
A rock? I mean, okay.
He frickin' ate it. Okay, his stuff can now be, killed. He served his purpose, and now he must be dead.
That's two, soldier. One more and we're in business.
On your feet, soldier. We are leaving.
No, the last one is like on a rooftop somewhere, so I don't know where, but I hear it
Oh yeah,
somewhere.
it's in the area
I
after
see
the
it.
starter room.
Stun grenade out.
Okay, zombies are kinda attacking me, so I want to kill someone.
Yeah, you can kill him. I have a whole bunch behind me. Oh, I kind of killed all of them by accident. Well, one more came out the woodwork, so we're good. Don't die on me, no call. If you die, I can't come get you.
There's frickin' manglers, and like 50 of them chasing me, and I'm stabbing everything I see.
And is it going good?
You know, it's going good, okay? It's gonna right down my health like 14, and I can't regenerate more, and alright.
Sit this one out.
This is horrible!
And what are your thoughts on this horribleness?
There's so many fart dogs, man. No, there's a freaking other mangler, man. Where are these dudes coming from? Alright, it's nice and quiet now. Did I do it? Yeah, I did it. Okay, good. Whack. Get this weird rock.
We have an evac window. Take if you have to.
Where's this dude at? I hear his footsteps, but I don't freaking see him.
Oh heck no, that's usually how you die.
He's freaking charging! He freaking ate it. His purpose has been served. He may now die.
All right. Let's assemble that device.
Alright, I'm gonna go to a crafting bench. If I can find one.
Hopefully this boss ain't as hard as the last one. That thing was hard.
I actually like this battle axe. It's pretty good. Especially compared with the ability to regenerate every time you melee something, you know, and, so kill the zombies until there's only one more left, so I have to...
Alright, I'm gonna throw this grenade and it's gonna go good.
Hostile expired.
Alright. Everything died, so it'll be good. Never mind, not everything is dead. Now a mimic has spawned, so now I gotta kill it. I killed it. I'm gonna throw
Alright,
another grenade.
there's only one more zombie that's spawning, so... And no more to do, man.
Raptor 1 will return. Persevere.
So go to those big crystal stabilizer, and once
One
you
down.
build it, you're going into boss fight. So what I recommend here is that you upgrade your crystal access.
Okay, he said that once I build this device, we go into the boss fight, so get prepared now, calm.
Wait, that was a really short Easter egg. Compared to that one last night, that thing was horrible. And then after the boss fight, we're done, Knuckle?
Nope, we got two more, I think we're done. Hold on, let me watch the video fully.
Just you, four people here, and once you've done, not on the timer, which is nice. So now you can start working on the other shoulder weeks. With a successful
I got one zombie chasing me, is that from you, or...?
Yeah, he kind of disappeared, and I guess he went over there by you.
It's going to work the same way, but it's just a different week. Says I am through playing games. That's it. You've done the Easter egg. I'm not going to spoil it.
Okay, basically you just kill him and that's the Easter egg.
Oh, pretty good. Dang, that was really short. Pretty good.
So, do you know where the weird thing that has all the perks in it? Did you ever see one?
Nope, I never saw it.
Dang.
I just have Speed Cola, Deadshot, and Juggernaut. Alright, now this weirdo is there's two weirdos, and now one of them is dead.
Tombstone.
The night
Tombstone.
will be over soon. Oh, the night will be over soon. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Hopefully this boss is not as hard as the other one, and yeah.
That was horrible.
That thing was freaking buff. So, just let me know when the boss fight's about to start. Yeah.
It should just teleport you, honestly. But I'm still preparing. I gotta get perks I need really desperately. Where's Speed Cola at?
It's on a rooftop.
Guess it. Did you manage to find out where Mule Kick is? 'Cause I want to get a third weapon.
Mule
Probably
Kick
be
was by the arcade, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's up here.
Waypoint marked.
And up in this.
Chopper
this
gunner for
place.
free, no call.
Yeah, I already got one off. Alberto.
Anyone
Mule
need a
Kick's
mule
right there in
kick?
the corner. Spin around.
Trying to get a mystery box, ray gun.
A mystery box ray gun?
Oh, I heard teddy bear. Okay.
So do you have a chopper gunner, Knuckle?
Yep. I got it like 3 times from the mystery box.
So I did the most horrible side quest in Red Dead 2 today, and yeah.
And, how did that make you feel, you know?
You know, it makes me feel pretty good that that's over with now, and yeah.
Alright, where did the mystery box go to? It went over here, okay.
And I'm closing in on the 100% Knuckle, and I have to do a whole bunch of stuff with John Marston, though. Because I can't really go to Blackwater without being shot to death, and yeah.
Don't you get shot in the head if you stay in there too long? I was watching a video.
There's an invisible sniper, and he has infinite ammo.
Yeah, well, I was watching a video and this guy went like a bar and everyone was being shot in the head. They were just like acting like it was normal.
Yep. Now I have to do the hunting request, the dinosaur bones, and the other collectible weirdo. I forgot what it was. I have to finish the legendary fish, and yeah. Basically, I have to do everything that requires John Marston.
The person that can't swim.
Yep.
Alright, I failed in getting the ray gun, so I'm just gonna pack a punch, you know.
Don't worry, Knuckle, I have a ray gun.
Alright, did you fully pack a punch it and everything?
No, but I don't even have enough to fully pack a punch. I need 30k, I have 24.
Let's do this. Hopefully we're good enough, because at least it was easy to get it done, you know.
Watch this boss be the hardest one. I mean, it would make sense.
Figure out where I went to get to the crafting bench.
And then we have to do the Forsaken Easter eggs. I mean,
Wait,
not
what?
Forsaken, Outbreak Easter eggs, right?
Yeah, there's 2.
Like 2 big ones, or are they small?
I have no idea, I just know there's 2.
That's horrible. So how's your search for a crafting bench going?
Pretty good, cause I came back to where I was, and I'm going to it right now. You know.
New orders from the director. If we can't kill this thing, we should try to capture it using the containment chamber Omega built. The director will handle it from there.
You think I will just let you take what is rightfully mine? The Forsaken is destined to bring about Soviet supremacy, ending your capitalist reign. What's going on? What are you doing?
Colonel, they're breaking through!
You idiot! Watch where you're shooting! The gas line!
Can't say they didn't get what they deserve, but damn. We need to get moving. Grab the device.
Did Gravchenko just die?
Okay, no call. It says if activate this, it activates the point of no return. So are you ready, no call?
Yup.
Weaver,
Hope that
I'm
zombie is
trying,
dead.
but I'm not sure I can do it alone.
Are you teleporting?
Hang in there,
Nope.
Sam. The team's on their way.
I'm not teleporting at all. Okay, I see something weird. The heck?
You gotta protect it. I guess it's sucking in their life forces, so I guess we gotta keep
Do you know exactly what to do?
Nope.
Fails the Easter egg because you didn't watch the video. Again.
Oh, there's crystals we gotta break. Can you pause it real quick so I can watch it?
Fails the Easter egg.
He said this part was pretty simple, but I don't know.
Because where you can grab from the orange crystals on the street. This crafting bench, hold square, you need to stay next to the stabilizer and escort it along this street. It will periodically run out of fuel and you need to basically go and scavenge for fuel from the orange crystals on the street. Keep continuously doing this as the stabilizer moves. And you may also find, by the way, that you need to climb up the ladders in order to get more crystals that are on the upper level here.
Okay, alright, just gotta smash a whole bunch of crystals and pick up the stuff they drop. Okay, okay.
How do you smash that thing? Oh, what the heck? I'm freaking taking damage. This is how we get each other killed in the For some reason, you're just like 3 orbs on my screen.
I'm 3 orbs.
Yep, you're literally just 3 floating red orbs.
Fucking weird. Alright, we need more red crystals now, call. I freaking found one.
I assume the crystals are to the power
I got
of
it
this
now,
thing.
call. I got it, but I might die in the freaking thing. Okay, I had to use my thing.
Forsaken is growing stronger. I can't stop him alone. Together, we have a chance.
I can't pick up these crystals at all.
Probably because you don't have to want it left them.
Oh, probably, yeah. So all I'm doing is surviving.
When we first spoke, I asked you if you knew who your enemy really was. The truth is,
Alright, looking for more crystals.
Cod Zombies Ee
I found it, no call.
inside.
It hurts, no call. I got it, no call. It freaking hurts. Ow, freaking.
Tango down.
It hurts.
Frag the infected hostile. I know what needs to happen. I know what needs to be done. Things are going to change. But change isn't a bad thing. Change is a part of life. Good luck.
Please tell me we're almost at the end of this thing.
Yep. We're missing a crystal. I'm trying to find it. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it needs one more crystal. Okay, I found it. Ow, it hurts.
Neutralizer offline.
Your call, yes.
Hey,
I
this
guess
is where the Wonder Fizz is.
pretty good, yeah, pretty decent, pretty efficient.
I can't craft a sulfur 5.
Hey, you ready now, Kyle?
Hey,
Maxis, the team's at the town square.
glad to hear it. Let's finish this.
I'm shooting at him. The heck? Why is there a whole bunch of electricity? Man, freaking weird.
I think it's crystal things or his weak spots.
I'm shooting at his weird stuff, man. I don't know what I'm being even hit by, and I'm really scared.
I can charge them up, but I need essence.
I'm taking the snoot.
Okay, I might charge up the cannons. Help me charge up the cannons, now call.
What cannons?
I maxed is, it's a rich giant circle where you gotta kill things inside of it.
Oh. Yep, you're gonna have to be the one getting the crystals, because I can't. Shouldn't we take his armor off?
No, this is gonna help.
You can use it to attack you. The turret is ready.
Shoot that man up on.
I guess I can just go spend a day over there. I guess I could spend a day over there.
He is wrong.
You have to destroy the crystal first.
Just sit and wait while you do it.
Okay.
It might take too long, okay?
So, alright. Okay.
How you feeling today? You got a headache?
No, I'm good right now. So, I'm gonna have to go over to your house tomorrow to spend a day, because, Mama's, person was supposed to pay her, and she didn't get money, so she didn't have gas to get over there today.
Okay. Turret charged.
But, we need to shoot him and destroy his crystals. I tried using a turret and it said I had to destroy his crystals first. Yeah.
It says he's immune and,
Yeah, but I guess we have to shoot his crystals enough until they break.
better take his armor off. Alright, keep him off me while I shoot up his business. Alright, shot his crystal off.
Let's try destroying
And
all
now
of them so we
I'm
don't
nearly
have to-
dead.
that ain't good, man. Fucking trash.
I need
man.
armor. Is there armor station around here?
It's too dangerous. I have to move.
So I'm trying my best, but there's zombies everywhere.
I have 2 monkeys I crafted if you want me to use one. Oh, his armor things are broken. I can charge with the turrets.
Yeah, you have to use the cannons to kill them. Oh, now that we know how the boss fight works, let's do it.
Yeah, that's what I wouldn't upgrade everybody told me to kill a fence down. Kill a that's the help.
Okay.
And kill me. Maybe won't get hung. Yeah.
Alright.
You know,
Use that thing in the car. I'm gonna run around while this happens because, is this crystal a weak point?
Short of the mark.
I shot at it. It doesn't do anything.
I'm training these zombies to charge up, Samantha. Yeah, literally on my screen, there's 3 little orbs. Now you're
Freaking
completely
weird.
invisible.
I don't think that's intentional. I think that's put up.
It's ready to fire.
Get it, no
Okay,
problem.
This is not over.
I'm shooting him in the head.
Just getting started.
Close, but not close enough.
One bite.
Kill everything at home. Wait, why does he keep regenerating a whole bunch?
I have no idea.
Are we supposed to stop something from happening?
Bad luck there.
And now he's not taking any damage at all.
I was just testing something. You have to shoot him in the chest for it to do damage. Can you keep pause it real quick so I can watch the video a little bit more in case we do have to do something?
You see, the problem with that is I have to go through like 6 different options to pause the game.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna watch the video.
And once you've done this enough time, very last, charge up one of the massive guns that are on the left and right hand sides of this arena. Then run back under Maxis and do the same thing again, and she'll charge up the other gun once her Maxis essence level is full. Now you can start working on the Forsaken's armored shoulder pads. Just destroy both of those shoulder pads, and once you do that, run over to one of the guns that you just charged up and fire it at the Forsaken's weak spot. If you don't do enough damage, the Forsaken will simply regen the health, so make sure you get a nice clean shot on the weak spot, but don't worry if you do mess up, because you can just fill up Maxis' essence level once again, and she'll charge up another gun.
Okay, we gotta shoot up it's like crystal things we blew up earlier.
Again? They're not even there.
Yeah, they're there. They're all red and stuff.
You mean shoot it with the gun? That's his weak point?
Yeah, shoot it with the beam gun that we have to charge out. That's his weak point.
No idea that armor plate, but then it got stolen.
Turret is ready.
Alright, let's try to get both of the turrets activated at the same time.
Is that even possible?
Yeah, it's possible.
Cause, I don't know where, Maxis is at.
She's by the other turret.
Neutralize the zombie. Okay.
Alright, they're both
Turrets
activated.
charged.
Come on. Shoot his red spot. I'll get the left spot, you get the right.
Wait, okay, man. It's shaking so much I can't tell what I'm shooting at.
You got him.
Wait for you to give it another different weak spot and finish it. I'm not going to spoil the end cutscene.
Gaze upon the future that awaits you. Should you defeat me?
These guys freaking weird.
Leave! Sam! Alone!
Am I invisible on your screen?
No, you're perfectly normal.
Or maybe I just
This place is
I'm shooting up
not
this weird crystal weirdness. Ow, 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 my
Does
leg.
it do
Aw, aw,
damage?
aw, aw, aw.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, to shoot the crystal at his armor. Shooting up his armor. It's gone.
It's immune now. I blew it up. I assume we gotta charge up another turret.
Oh heck no, freaking weird electricity. Oh heck no, I don't have any armor. Freaking weirdo. Yes, finally an armor.
Alright, another turret's ready.
Get them both right at the same time. No call. Freaking shoot that man up. Wait, where do we have to shoot him now? In his
Probably the
stomach, I
giant
guess?
spot in his chest, like the red spot. They're both ready now, calm.
I'm going to the left one. No call. The one that she's charging up right now. No, I'm being shot at with this weird freaking weirdo. Ow, 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 my leg. Oh, 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 oh.
I'm shooting it.
No call, I'm dead.
calm.
No call, I'm dead. This weird orb of electricity follows me. Don't worry, I have a ray again. I'm getting to the weirdness. It's not doing any damage at all.
I think you're about to die.
If there's stuff around me, I'm dead. Shooting him in the head and I'm falling for his armory. I'm shooting him in the head.
I'm charging up another turret. Okay, it's charged up. Okay. You said in the head?
It's ready to fire.
Can we destroy these weird beams that come after us? It's,
Use that turret.
Now I'm gonna aim for his head. No, I'm aiming for his head. I'm damaging him a whole bunch. I think he died. I'm kind of scared because I can't move, and there's zombies all around me.
Weaver, the phase is expanding. Make sure you... Wrap it up.
I'm being killed. Are you being killed?
We're getting reports about
Yeah, I'm
zones
being
expanding
down.
around the globe.
You will not consume this world. Not as long as I am here.
Sam,
Oh, it put us
whatever you're
both down.
thinking of doing, don't do it.
Are you in a
I'm
cutscene?
not
Yep.
a bad person, Weaver. I am a good soul. I know what I have to do. I'm sorry. This is the only way.
Completing all the Easter eggs with a Wii remote.
I mean.
I was watching a video this morning of that.
There's a guy that actually did that.
Well, he didn't complete all the Easter eggs. He completed the machine with just Wii remote and an nunchuck. Dookie stay.
Fever, the terraforming event is happening. The dark ether is
So it's all the way across the
consuming
map.
the outbreak zone.
Hang on, team. Raptor 1 is circling back, but it may take time.
Oh, here, there's a launch pad over here within this. I freaking see it.
I'll probably just kill one of them and then a whole bunch of more just spawn like that. Hold on. Alright, I made the pack.
Further phase expansion
that
detected.
They want to survive this to get the free, you know, crystals from it. Or...
I mean, I don't know, man. It's 7 minutes long. Freaking horrible. So, do you know the length of the Forsaken Easter eggs, or no?
Nope. All I know is there's 2 Easter eggs, and that's all I know about it.
Hopefully they're short ones, and, yeah. So you want to look up a video on your phone and see about that in the phone?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that's my fault, man. It's my fault.
It is your fault, man. Freaking try.
Man, I'm on fire. I get hit one time to eat.
Hostile down.
So I found the mystery box, and I think it's a gun's try. Super hot. They dropped a grappling gun, whatever that does.
Detecting a surge in enemy activity.
Oh no, it's the Halo driving. Oh no.
Yeah. Aw, snap, I'm dead.
He done died.
So I'm just gonna respawn because I didn't really have anything good to begin with. So yeah.
I need my revive experience.
I don't think you're gonna get to me in time. Just saying that.
Man, what are you talking about, man? I had a call.
There's kind of a mimic and like a couple
Don't worry,
armor
no call. I got
zombies
all.
and.
Need a medic.
Shit! All operators down.
So I instantly got killed and
I told you this was gonna happen. Quit out of outbreak. It's gonna start a new match in like 18 seconds. Okay, good. Okay, I wanna look up a video on outbreak. You know,
You know, it's really sad. We don't even get an achievement for doing this.
Nah. Okay, so just load up classic outbreak while I watch this video.
If I make a dish, I can make it a business with Squarespace, where I cook up
Outbreak
more
survival or outbreak?
Outbreak survival is horrible. Basically, everything's turned off, you can't regen health, you spawn with a pistol, and the only way to get health is eat food.
Oh, what about Hollow's Eve outbreak?
That's the one we just went to. It's the one with the time thing.
Statue's feet. In Dugga, it's going to be at these. There's any self-revives, of course. You find in the game, of course, if you want to as well, but custom blueprint mods for the weapon, swap over to it, apply your blueprint, and thus keep all your attachments, and just basically get an extra rarity for free. In terms of what weapons to use, at the time of posting this video, the meta is kind of a shotgun. In terms of the most powerful guns to use, I would say that though, buy them or craft them or whatever you need to do, but here are the things to be looking out for to save money. Not easy, and get all the resources that you need.
Okay, he's saying to be prepared for the Easter egg. Triple pack a punch your weapons, have a self-revive, have a death machine, have monkeys, have ammo mods, and use a shotgun and a rifle.
With all of that said, we can talk about step 1 of the Outbreak main quest Easter egg, and that's just to get to World Tier 3. So
Okay, we gotta get to level 3 of the World Tier.
This is gonna take forever, I can feel it.
It's only 3 main objectives, and that's it. Unless you're...
You know the drill.
I'm not sure that can happen. I think it's only 3 objectives together.
Field ops. Energy research has lost communication with a mobile hub.
So let's do the side stuff to get more powerful.
Search the area and find your team, Strauss.
And
So
this
just
is
speed
how
running
it's
it
gonna
and
take
dying.
hours and, yeah.
The side stuff doesn't take that long. We don't want to speed run in and be like, man, you guys are taking my entire magazine and dying. Oh man.
Our guns become pea shooters.
Okay, look for the weird warps and I guess shoot them up.
That's an Omega helicopter. You're cleared to pursue.
This thing might actually kill me.
Trash.
But don't let the orbs touch you or they'll attack and
This is good. These guys are dropping pumpkins. No call. I think this thing just died, you know. So
Is it
it's
dead?
like there's wonder weapons on this map, right?
yeah, if it's ever
Definitely
seen a
wonder
wonder weapon, that's in all the other maps.
Ooh, I just got
Just
a quick
gotta-
revive from a crystal weirdo, and
You got a what?
I got quick revive from breaking a purple crystal on a tree.
That is so good.
So what do I do with these orbs? Just shoot it?
Yep, until it breaks.
Oh, it
My
came
gun is
straight for
not-
me and it hit me.
Yeah, if it hits you, it does a lot of damage. This thing might actually kill me because my gun ain't doing a lot of damage to it, and it only has 21 bullets in the magazine. Okay, I broke one.
I wish I had an AR. All I have is a shotgun.
I have an SMG that's like an AR, but yeah.
And the mimic just came out of that pumpkin and trolled me, and now we got a max ammo. Pretty good.
Freaking see the thing. It's going for you, no problem. It's going for you.
I shot that thing. It kept going. Oh, it gets smaller and smaller as you shoot it.
It's dead.
Alright, no problem. Here it comes.
Oh heck no, what'd you do? I'm being attacked.
Yeah, I kind of shot it through the window.
Oh. Hey, there's intel right here. Man, I'm getting out this house, man. This thing killing me.
Yep, these things happen.
No, it's freaking chasing me.
Zombie down.
I killed it.
Brain eater dropped.
Alright, now on to, I guess this is a boss over here. Actually, let's do this first. This one is closer. Now there's a car right here we can use, you know. Okay, for this one, it's gonna have yellow crystals. We gotta find all of them in time and destroy them.
Sit this one out.
Alright, find all the yellow crystals, Knuckle. Go, Knuckle. You got speed on it. Okay, there's none on the rooftop. I just went up there. So. Okay, here a crystal. I'm looking for it. I found it. Okay, we did it. Now come on. Do you see a chest anywhere? Because it gave me one of those things that levels up your gun.
Oh, there's a good Wonder Fizz right here.
There is.
Yep.
I will not say
Ooh,
no.
free gun.
Man, I missed double tap, man. Freaking not missing it.
Yeah, you and me though.
Apparently, I didn't add it because it'll be too powerful. Alright, it looks like the next one's gonna be a boss. And,
Your men are gone, Strauss. My team will complete the transport.
Oh, Scheiße. Hurry, please. Take the transport to the first extraction site.
oh heck no, I'm in the water.
Grapple gun. The heck? I'm good. I'll take this stem.
Alright, how do we start the boss fight? Oh, that's it.
This can't go unanswered, team. Get us some retribution.
Well, at least the car didn't get into the water because it's gonna be bad. Now we gotta drive over the way over there. Get in, now come we have to drive all the way over there.
Anyone need this?
Run him over! It's not going to, it's not going.
It went extremely horrible, and yeah. Alright, the boss has been damaged a whole bunch. Now he's splitting. Shot him in the head. Shot him in the head. Yeah.
Solid kill,
Oh,
strike team.
I got mule kick from
That's
that.
one less horde threat to worry about.
Hey, another recruit. Deadshot daiquiri, pretty good.
Deadshot daiquiri. Okay, now that's all the side stuff done. Now we can begin the main quest, man.
Fucking shot that man in the head.
Yeah, I'm only free to get here because we probably have to defend this truck for something.
Find the dimensional vortex.
I'm on a turret.
Process.
A dark ether vortex uses primordial Ethereum to create the crystals that are terraforming.
I really wish it wasn't nighttime. I can't really see anything.
This is our opportunity to study this unusual substance.
I do know if we fail these objectives, the entire thing is over, so don't fail any of them, now come on.
Power, yes? That the vortex's electromagnetic field. It should be restored once the harvester has finished working.
Extraction 5.
Didn't we just kill this guy?
Yep. Well, we didn't kill him, we captured him. Like a Pokeball.
Bravo! That's one done.
On to the next location.
Close by.
Okay, that's a hill. I thought that was a road.
Now you're crashing into a tree.
Get into position so we may begin. We cannot let the vortex dissipate.
Freaking dying.
The truck's taking a beat.
Be warned, the harvesters were not designed for primordial Ethereum. Containment failure is likely. Get them to the delivery site.
Hopefully I don't get this thing stuck, because I can't see a thing.
You just kind of ran over a whole bunch of rocks and really blew us up.
Containment at 75%.
Run it over. Protect me while I put the thing inside the machine.
Primordial Ethereum secured. You've got the green light. Control. Extraction rocket cleared for launch.
Internal guidance, solid check. Starting launch procedure. Launching in 3, 2, 1. Satellite confirms the rocket is en route to delivery site.
Primordial Ethereum is a rare commodity. Energy Research thanks you for your assistance.
Anomaly located. Ready when you are.
Let's get out of here. Hey, a chest. So, do you need to get anything here, or do you want to continue to the next thing?
Let's go, Nico. Let's go.
Yeah, you gotta vote. What are your earnings with honeygain.com?
I have no idea.
Field Ops, I have lost contact with one of my Ethereum harvesters. Requesting strike team investigate.
My team's already en route, Dr. Strauss.
This is weird portal. I'm gonna go in this portal. I think it'll just teleport me, but I'm gonna find out. Okay, so it just brought me to the main objective, which is not where I want to go. Go to that location, okay?
Harvester team is KIA. You'll need to complete the extraction process.
My
men underestimated the dangers. I trust your team will not make the same mistakes.
Find and return the Aetherium canisters to the extraction rock.
I guess we're doing the main objective first, I
Move
guess.
quickly. Low quality
Yep.
Aetherium is worthless to me. And you. Harvester is required for canister.
How do I even get on the roof of this thing?
Alright, I'm picking up the weird thing.
I'm just trying to find the way to mine.
Shut up.
Well, finding the way to mine is going extremely horrible and
Oh yeah, that's the completely wrong place.
oh, that was a side quest. I was going after a side quest.
Why do I hear laughing?
No, don't worry. They don't attack you on the first day.
The harvester must be purged before detachment.
What the hell? Heck no, what the?
Did that help at all?
Sample acquired, Dr. Strauss.
I'm extremely
Besides being quite
constipated.
heavy, Aetherium emits unique radiation. It will impair your vision and movement.
Down you go. Single down.
That's it. You're greenlit for launch, Strauss.
Control, initiate launch sequence.
Internal guidance, solid check. Starting launch procedure. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Come here, no call.
Satellite confirms the rocket is en route to delivery site.
Fresh Aetherium. I can
Hey, I
hardly
remember
wait
this
for
place.
its
This is where
arrival.
everybody uses a
Beacon
sniper.
site identified. Proceed when ready.
Alright, now we gotta kill their boss, you know? And,
Picking up enemy contacts near you. Hunt them down.
get in, no call. Get in. It hurts, no call. It freaking hurts. Frickin' run him over.
Good hunting. Horde threat terminated.
EKIA. Claiming this.
Alright, now we got one more quest to do, and it's really I got a lot of points. Dang. Frickin' got EMP. Well, we were close anyway, so you know.
I am trapped here.
Okay, I destroyed one. It gave us a pack of much shallows. Let's get out of here. So, what you making on Alex? I'm only making 34 cents a day, man. Okay, that's depressing, man. Okay, it was getting good and then it went
6 cents
double.
if I'm lucky.
Man, freaking not even worth it anymore, man. Freaking trash. Freaking Ethereum had to die like that, man. Freaking trash. Alright, let's get our perks and all that. And, Alright, you got everything you need.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, now that we're on level 3, I will continue watching the video.
Do those side quests, get your upgrades started, and then when you arrive on World 3, you can start looking around for a transmission radio. It's a little metal box that looks like this, and obviously, depending on what map you're on, it's going to be in a different place. So I'm going to run through the spawn locations on each of the different maps now, and you can just choose the one that corresponds to your game. Let's start with Alpine. It can be found in the steep grove area next to the kind of gas tanks type thing.
Field ops, this is Strauss.
Alright.
ECM satellite awaiting launch. Affirmative. Strike team, get to the ECM drop zone.
Choose the one that corresponds to your game. Let's start with Alpine.
Okay, I'm gonna mark it on the map. It's there's already explosions happening. Get in the frickin' thing, I'll call, hurry, I'll call. Oh no, it's going horrible now, it's going horrible.
It's horrible, horrible.
Okay, I killed him. Let's go now, let's get out of here.
Go, Nicole, go.
Ignore the fire, okay? We're gonna be fine. Let's see.
Crashes.
If we crash into one more zombie, we're gonna blow up.
Or into any little thing for that matter, like that.
At least they didn't kill us, you know? Okay. Sort of over here. It's somewhere in this area. This. Okay, I'm gonna keep watching the video now.
Fine. It can be found in the steep grove area next to the kind of gas tanks type thing.
Yeah, look for a gas tank like thing. I found it.
How long is that video, Nicole?
About 21 minutes.
This is what it looks like in Alpine, a site near the defend objective where that's going to spawn in, and as you can see, this is what it looks like. This is its spawn location. In Ruka, it's going to be in this green tent just here, quite near to where the Pack-a-Punch can spawn in. It'll just be on the side here, and finally, on Galova, the radio is in this field, on top of this kind of wooden structure thingamabob in this area here. Also, it's much easier to find these if you have subtitles on in your game, so make sure you turn them on, and then you'll basically get a subtitle notification as soon as you're in the right area to find the radio, and it will also be useful in a minute as well, so make sure you do that. It's basically just from round 3 on map when you're near them, and they look pretty much identical. Spawn a load of zombies in and play an alarm sound. Take them down, wait for the alarm to end, and then the sound will change to some other noise. It might sound like Morse code, it might sound like some kind of grumbling or rumbling sound, and your subtitles should tell you a number. So it will say like signal number 3 or something. You're now going to need to find 3 more radio boxes and tune those to match the signal that we've just listened to from that original box. However, when you find one and hold square on it to start looking through the different frequencies, it may also trigger another alarm sound from missing extra spawns that can randomly appear, and if that's the case and my list is not exhaustive, I will list them in the description down below, but you should also be able to find them pretty easily just by looking for those subtitles to appear in the rough vicinity of your original radio. In Alpine, there are 2 in kind of rocky outcrops. One is going to be just here, as you can see. Just make sure you guys can see this nice and clearly. A second.
Alright, we gotta go here. I guess you could just worry about killing everything for points while I do this. I'm surprised you haven't prestiged yet.
Yeah, that's usually how it works. It takes forever for me to gain experience in games like this.
It's just me, or sometimes your brain rise on them, will try to attack you, but it can't kill you or attack, like, it can't damage you.
Yeah, they do that.
Okay.
It's also going to be, like I said, rookie outcrop in this area here, fairly nearby to that original radio location, of course, and the third is going to be just here, as you can also going to be, like I said, rookie outcrop in this area here, fairly nearby to that original radio location, of course, and the third is going to be just here, as you can see. Those are your three out.
Found a tank.
Yeah, I hear the explosions from the tank.
In Alpine, there are two in kind of rocky outcrops. One is going to be just here, as you can see. Just going to make sure you guys can see this nice and clearly. A second is also going to be, like I said, rocky outcrop in this area here.
Okay. Huh.
Zombie down.
That's a lot of damage. Like, it's this guy's not showing his freaking mini maps.
Fairly nearby to that here, as you can see. Just to make sure you guys can see this nice and clearly. A second is also going to be, like I said, rocky outcrop in.
Yeah, I found it. So, have you been grinding those points?
You know it.
Okay, second one's done. Supposed to be a shack nearby. Yep, I see it. Okay. Hey, where am I getting hit from? Okay.
Siphon essence from infected specimens. The capsules will convert the material into one of many dark ether objects.
Okay, I got all three. Now what?
Man, this weird sniper, what the heck even is this thing? Whatever it is freaking trash.
It won't instantly teleport you when you click call or anything like that, so you can do call and then you can option appearing, which is going to let you call someone, and Samantha...
Alright, we gotta complete the main objective, and then we'll go to option when we go to leave this area to call someone apparently.
I will not refuse an
No,
SMG.
yeah.
Oh, so you want me to do the main objective?
Yep, I'm heading over to you.
You want me to activate it?
Yeah, you can activate it.
Your call to take the shot.
Satellite locked in position. ECM prepped for launch. Firing in 3, 2, 1.
Wonderful. The ECMs have fired. Watch the sky for their descent. You may begin once the plasma field is operational.
Establishing field perimeter. Plasma field perimeter established.
I may have just wasted a chopper gunner thinking it was like a boss fight or something.
Kill the creatures. Their essence will be siphoned automatically. Protect the mark. Don't let them destroy it.
So, do you know what we have to do? So I never did this before.
We have to protect these weird rocket things. I hope you're getting here.
Yep, I'm getting to it.
You know, it's extremely hard because this shotgun is pretty, takes forever to reload it. And,
Capacity at 75%. Essence capacity at maximum. Conversion progress. Conversion.
I think that's one of them filled up, I'm pretty sure.
Retrieve the dark ether object, then proceed to the next module.
Yeah, another one got pulled up.
All essence conversions complete.
Unfortunately for you, the study of raw essence is currently restricted to the outbreak zones. I am working on that problem.
It gave us a cryo-freeze gun thing.
Beacon location has been identified.
Okay, you want to do the side stuff real quick to get more powerful?
I mean, to be honest, it's not really giving us good stuff at all.
I don't know, like give us something. Like a wonder weapon.
I
Get
don't
done
know,
this,
man. It's
get
been
done
giving
the
us
thing.
complete garbage. And it wastes like 20 minutes. The only stuff that gives us good stuff is the pumpkins, and it doesn't give us pumpkins at all. Yeah, everything that I've gotten an upgrade from is from the pumpkins, and that's it.
Oh, we're passing up on. They do give you points though, like a whole bunch, I know that. I stabbed it. It's moving. So I'll do this one, and you go over to the dragon. Do you see it on your map?
No.
I guess we'll do this together, I guess. Is this thing on the roof, or... Oh, I found it. Okay, this thing pops up a whole bunch of points on the ground, so, Okay, it gave me a napalm strike and like 8,000 points. Alright, now call, where you at? Now call.
I'm by the anomaly.
Freaking amazing, man. Freaking.
Infected threat clear.
I guess you can wait while I do all the side stuff with my father.
I'm killing zombies for pumpkins.
Well, that's efficient, you know, I'm pretty efficient. And it's not Halloween anymore.
Yup.
Freaking Halloween paid to win, man.
Yep. So I'm gonna summon this stuff so I can upgrade my stuff.
Okay.
Neutralize the zombie.
Oh, I figured out if, after you get it fully maxed on armor, any other armor you pick up will instantly fill your stuff.
That's pretty good.
So I got a Deadshot Daiquiri that I already have, so do you want it? It's over here.
I already have Deadshot.
Okay. Alright, we can do that. I guess we can, go to the anomaly and make the call, okay? No, decline it, no call, no. Don't use the portal, no call.
I thought you just said you use the portal, man.
Yeah, we gotta use it to make a call. We don't have to, don't teleport, don't use it to teleport, don't go anywhere, it's not calling, I'm getting over there. No, we don't want to exfil, no call.
You said make a call, and I said make a call.
I guess I'm the one supposed to be doing it since I'm the one that did the entire Easter egg. Well, it's not there, what do you mean?
This game try.
Access is gonna then find that there are two in kind of rocky outcrops. One is going to be just here, as you can see. Just gonna make sure you guys can see this nice and clearly. A sepsi, those are your human-looking things area. By the way, you can do these in it's tuned up. Find it and just here. Finished tuning all three of the boxes in your map to match the original radio that we activated. You need to run back to the original radio. And
yeah, that's what I did wrong. I didn't kill the original radio. Okay, I'll drink back and call you. I gotta do one video. I got something. I don't know what this is, but I'm collecting it. Alright, now come back, now come. Alright, back, now come. You there, now come. Alright.
There you are. There's something you must do. Ravenov is in the field. Find him. I can still trust you, yes? Don't worry. This is the secure frequency used only by the beacon. Requiem won't know anything. Unless you tell them.
Alright, okay, we'll look to see.
you've done it, and a yellow option appearing. Best objectives, it will do, and everything will be just fine. But I actually recommend you go an extra world or two here before starting it, just because when you run through everything in this next step, the world after that will be the final world in your game, and it's on that final world that we'll do boss fight and all that stuff. So make sure as you move on here that you're getting pretty close to achieving that final endgame loadout that I described at the start.
Alright, so the world that we get on after we activate this warp is the final one, and be prepared, no call.
Don't worry, I have a shotgun that's double pack-a-punch now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, no call.
And this is only one of the 2 Easter eggs, right?
Yep.
Horrible. Like, do you understand how horrible that is?
Frickin' zoo, man. Frickin' zoo, man.
Ready for that next step, whether it's one warp after calling Maxis or multiple, you're going to want to run around and look for a stone monkey. When you find the monkey, you need to shoot it or knife it, and if it's the correct one, it should have an M next to it as well, and it will drop.
Research unit at a mobile data station in your region.
My team will handle this, Gray. We'll report in when we reach the site.
Alright, we gotta find a random monkey.
I almost feel bad leaving him in the dark, but he forced my hand here. Ravenov had intel on a new Omega operation. I was supposed to meet him, but I am still being held as Requiem's guest. He left me a dead drop. I need you to find it. Don't forget about your official obligations. We wouldn't want Requiem to think anything was amiss.
Alright, so you want to do the main objective and get it over with, and then you can start the Easter egg and...
Whatever gets this done faster.
There, drop the war machine.
Your men are dead, Gray. The specimen's still attacked. My team will perform the analysis.
Take the specimen to the analyzer. Once placed, genetic data will begin transmitting via satellite.
There's some weird dude stuck in a wall. Came up the wall, he came up the wall. Okay, we gotta defend this thing.
Seems this one's not quite dead. It's sending out a signal of some kind.
Picking up enemy signatures. A lot of them. Protect that machine.
Hold them off. We can't risk losing this data. It's definitely communicating, alerting others to this location. There's more coming, is what I mean. Good news? Upload's nearly done. Bad news? More bad guys headed your way.
Nothing better than a headshot.
There's a silver chalice if you need it.
Loot chest marked.
The silver one? Oh, yeah, I need
Yep.
that. That didn't really do anything for this gun at all. Probably the screen.
Specimen analysis complete. Got everything you need, Doctor?
All genetic data collected. Our lab boys will appreciate it.
Beacon site identified. Proceed when ready.
Alright, okay, now that we did that.
Drop an item for you to pick up. multiple, you're going to want to run around and look for a stone monkey. When you find the monkey, you need to shoot it or knife it, and if it's the correct one, it should have an M next to it as well, and it will drop an item for you to pick up. However, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's run through all 4 locations on each map for all those spawns right now. On Alpine, a monkey can first aid here. On third monkey spawn, on Duga, the second monkey spawn going to be in the second monkey spawn, finally. And you then need to find a projector. Now there are projector slides. I'll now run through the projector locations. On Alpine, the projector.
Okay, we gotta continue this world. Because yeah, we're not on the right map.
Enemy destroyed.
Where's the anomaly at? Oh, it's over there. I don't like what I'm seeing. I'm gonna go investigate it.
So we're getting out of here.
Not yet. I'm investigating this weird beam in the sky. It dropped a chest.
Tango, fully expired.
Oh, that was pretty much useless.
Man, I thought it'd be something cool. Freaking beam out the sky, man.
Whether it's one warpath to calling maxis or multiple, you're going to want to run around and look for a stone. After that will be the final world in your game, on the next step of the Easter egg. Now, technically, you can start this next step of the Easter egg in that next world tier you warp to, and everything will be just fine. But I actually recommend you go an extra world or 2 here before starting it, just because when you run through everything in...
Weaver, our disruptor satellite has good alignment. Ready to breach. Team, get to the uplink station and bring the dimensional disruptor online.
Alright, this has to be
This
the
next
right
step,
map.
the world after that endgame loadout that I described at the
wonder
start.
weapon.
When you're ready for that next step, whether it's one warpath to calling maxis or multiple, you're going to want to run around and look for a stone monkey. When you find the monkey, you need to shoot it or knife it, and if it's the correct one, it should have an M next to it as well, and it will drop cabins area. First aid is here. On third monkey spawn is in the hill. On Duga, second monkey to be going to be in this. It's going to be in the second monkey spawn is inside.
Ever not on the right map. I'm slowly getting to you if you need help, and
So are we almost done?
we gotta get on a certain map.
Man.
And that's RNG base.
Sit this one out.
Using pure Ethereum, the dimensional disruptor breaches the dark ether and forces an Apex HVT into our world.
You're the killer on site, strike team. All Apex targets are priority 1.
Firing machine.
Connection established. Systems nominal. Locking target. Initiating firing sequence.
So it has to be on a certain world?
Yes,
I
to be
thought
on
it
3
was
certain worlds.
1. Apex HVT has been acquired.
Tag him and bag him, team.
Looks like it's not alone.
My character's not mantling at all, and now I'm dead.
I am better now.
Okay, I'm activating a chopper gunner. Maybe I can do something. Yeah, I can't really shoot him. He's inside the building.
Yeah, he kind of one-tapped me and yeah.
가자, 가자.
Uh-oh.
Where is this guy? He's immune.
Do not let it escape. Finish it off. Target reacquired northeast of your position.
I'm dead. I'm on fire. This is how we get each other killed. And this is how we die.
Don't worry, I had a self-revive.
It's running. Track it down. Target reacquired east of your position.
He's almost dead.
Brainy.
Good kill. Apex target down.
Taking out these commanders is no small feat, but slowly we're making a dent in their forces.
Anomaly located.
Ready when you are.
This wonder weapon.
AIE signal detected. Alright, so I pretty much got everything back that I lost from dying. I may have just crafted an RCXD by accident. Hopefully we get the right map, because it's only going to keep increasing in, you know, difficulty the longer it goes. You know? Okay, we got the right map.
It's going to be in the train trestle area. Just here. Finally, on Glover, the first monkey spawn is going to be just here.
Find it and do your job.
Set and waypoint.
So the Wonder Weapon, it's the gas version of it, not the pulse. So it's good for making it like a trap, I guess. Not really useful against a train of zombies, you know. Are these guys super sprinters yet? I feel like they are.
Yeah, they have been since last time.
Alright, I'm in the room, he said. Okay, I'm looking for
The train loading area.
Is this the right monkey? It wasn't the right monkey, but I dropped us in some armor, which is good. Okay, no time for the next
Second monkey spawn is inside the church, right at the...
There's a whole bunch of fire all over the place, like I'm being worried. Huh?
You hungry?
No, I'm not hungry.
Zombie down.
Okay,
The ladder, the third monkey Galova. The first monkey spawn is going to be just here in the train loading area. The second monkey spawn is inside the church, right at the top of the...
Yeah, at the top of it. Okay, okay.
Ladder, the third monkey...
Okay, I got the thing.
You found the dead drop. Now, you definitely need to find a way to use those supplies.
Okay, now what do we do after this?
It's going to be in the... Like I said, when you find your monkey and it's got an M next to it, that's the correct one. Shoot it, grab the part that it drops, and you then need to find a projector. Now, there are projectors on all maps apart from Ruka. So if you're on Ruka right now, just go to the next map. You may need to re-find your monkey to grab the slides, but I don't believe so. And so assuming you're not currently on Ruka, but you have found your monkey and got your projector slides, I'll now run through the projector locations. On Alpine, the admin room, or at least it's the conference room or something like that, is going to be the location of the projector spawn. And when you find the projector in your game, make sure that it's the correct one. On Galova, the armor building, which I think is also like a police station maybe, is going to be the location of the projector spawn. And when you find the
I'm gonna do a little projector.
How many more minutes left on the video?
That's halfway through it.
Oh no.
I freaking hate the armor zombies. They freaking eat your bullets, man. Freaking.
Infected threat clear.
Is it a 2 Easter egg in one video?
I don't know. It just says the Easter egg guide for Outbreak.
This is extremely painful and yeah, and extremely boring.
Man, I'm the one that's been doing all the Easter eggs, man. Freaking trying.
Man. This is just the worst of the maps, that's why it's boring.
Nah.
I wish they at least gave us an achievement for doing this.
Okay, so alright, I'm in the wrong building.
Projector in the Phantom Vent to Ruka. This means you are now about to step into the final world tier of your game. So, if there's anything you want to do, you'll load into Rook. When you bring your whole team into the elevator shaft and you hold square on the...
He told me he found it. This must be it. The missile silo in Ruka.
Alright, now, have we done the main objective? I forgot.
No, not in this one.
Okay, we have to do the main objective and get to the next map, and the next map should be Ruka. If it's not Ruka, it is something wrong.
And that's when we restart because it's getting too hard.
Yep. My armor is broken. Oh no, the table. It's broken.
Horrible.
That crystal is accelerating the Ethereum infestation of this region. Blow it back to hell. Significant dimensional breach occurring.
Ah, yes, this thing.
This place is freaking weird.
One by.
Oh, we got one of those mini bosses. Yeah. Oh, I'm dead. Don't worry, I revived myself.
They're gone. Neutralize the zombies.
Aww.
You have a self-reviver now.
No, I used my last one.
Get on your feet.
And I'm just gonna run away from these dudes because my guns aren't doing anything to them. Ten more seconds, no call. They won't let me jump. They won't let me jump over this thing. I'm dead.
You sir.
have them. Signal locked. That crystal has been shattered, Carver.
Nice work. Ethereum infestation levels are receding across the region. For now, at least.
Alright, let's go to the next one.
Head to the site to activate the beacon.
Enemy appears KIA.
Alright, ready? Alright. I mean, if we fail, at least we got a whole bunch of crystals, and then... Alright, we did everything right. It's honest and we're okay.
Is actually going to lead you to an elevator shaft instead of a traditional objective. When you bring your whole team...
Alright, it's gonna bring us... The main objective's gonna bring us to an elevator, so...
Still in one piece? Good. You've been here before, yes? I trust you know your way to the silo. If those missiles are here, that's where you find Ravenov. Dead bodies. Ravenov's calling card. That's our way down. If those warheads do what we think, Omega, the Soviets, could destabilize the West. If one of those impacts Washington or New York, it could create an outbreak zone big enough to consume the East Coast. It would throw the West into chaos. It would end the Cold War, but at a terrible cost. We cannot let that happen.
Omega target eliminated. Well done.
Looks like Ravenov left a trail of breadcrumbs to follow. Murdered Omega breadcrumbs.
Open this door. I hate these armored zombies.
Yeah, they're pretty horrible.
Okay, we gotta locate the weird dude. I'm gonna watch the video for a guy where he's located.
Into the elevator with your team. You're next to a lower level, which you're currently possessed via that main circular area, and then go up so that you're on the upper level of your circle.
Lift
and then
the
across the
lockdown.
hub area, only one of the routes will be fully open, so you'll only be able to go one way at this point. So go through into the kind of opposite area, and then go back down,
hit
and
this button,
you should
right?
be able to fly.
I guess hit it.
Requiem. Where is Maxis?
I'm here, still being held by Requiem. They don't want me in the field.
They do not trust me. But we do know what is at stake, yes? Somehow, Red found a way to supercharge the crystal's power for his warriors. By using those crystalline creatures.
If the Warhead said this facility was to detonate, they would trigger an inversion in this reality, creating outbreak zones wherever Omega chooses.
It is no use. I cannot launch the missiles from here. I need you to find the keys. That is the only way we can put an end to Operation.
And I'm showing you now, but I've got it on my channel, so you can run into a crafting bench in the hub area. Really easier. It's actually going to turn into a red mimic, and you need to.
It's too dangerous for either Omega or Requiem to possess. So I say, we dump them in the middle of the Pacific.
Sounds like a plan. Go. Find the launch keys. I will prep the missiles.
Alright, can you pause it real quick?
When you have secured the keys,
Well, I look at this video, okay.
That red mimic here will in at literally like 50 mimics, so having brain rot on your weapon here will make this infinitely easier. I highly recommend it. When you've got brain rot, come to the hub area and go down this corridor that you can see here, and there'll be a guy at the end chilling down there which you can grab a key from. But when you do so, it's actually going to turn into a red mimic, and you need to take that red mimic down. But obviously there's a million other mimics here, so take them down too. And when you've managed to successfully kill the red mimic, you'll find that that will then drop you your first key.
Okay, we gotta find some random dude that's dead into next to a door,
we can launch these missiles into the ocean.
and you know you're in the right place because there's gonna be 50 mimics in the room.
Do not worry about Requiem. It is the right thing to do.
All I see is freaking blue.
Oh heck no! Oh heck no!
I'm going down the stairs.
Okay, we passed the right room because 50 mimics spawned like they said they would, so... I just gotta find the dude that's dead on the next to the door. I found him now, come on. Now call it hurts. There's 50 of them.
I would be too, were I in his shoes.
Oh my god, you ain't joking, there is 50 of them. And my guns aren't doing anything to them. It seems as if they're regenerating, and yeah.
I don't think they can regenerate. I'm just gonna suck their life forces out of them and slowly kill them off one by one. Okay, I killed 2 of them. Okay, another 2 are dead. Okay, I killed a whole bunch of them. Gotta expand the ammo on my weapon so I can suck up more.
I'm weakening all these ones out in the hallway. I actually killed one of them. Alright, I'm gonna bring some mimics to you, Nicole.
Oh god, I almost died from that. Oh heck no, oh heck no.
You died.
So I lost my gun. I lost my mule kick perk. So
I'm killing the red one. Did you lose your wonder weapon?
I see you have still not lost your thirst for slaughter.
Well, that mimic did not make it easy.
alright, so I'm gonna watch the video for the second key.
You to pick up, which should kind of be lit up red, and inside there at the bottom, on the left hand side, you should see an essence trap with a banana taped onto it, and you need to hold square on that to pick it up, and you then need to move around inside that area and listen out for the sound of a weird kind of animal noise, and look for a blue spectral kind of glow that will come out of one of the vents. Now it's easy to get this confused with the electricity in the area, but keep your distance from the vents because otherwise you'll scare off the monkey, and look for something that looks like what I'm showing you in the gameplay just here. If you accidentally shoot the monkey or you cause it to despawn for whatever reason, just keep looking around the area and you should then be able to find it respawning in a very similar spot in a vent. You need to find the monkey, but don't go too close to it, and then throw your essence trap on the floor in front of wherever the monkey's vent is. You then need to back up, and that will lure the monkey out. The monkey will think it's safe, and it will jump onto the essence trap, at which point you can double tap square and use your essence trap to trap the monkey inside. This might take you a few attempts because it can be a little fiddly, but make sure you're keeping your distance from the monkey, and you should do this pretty easily. And
Okay, they're coming up to do, Nicole.
Rosso, we are making progress. 2 more remain.
Is there an actual boss fight? I hope not.
Probably. I haven't watched all the way to the end yet, so.
One of the creatures Omega captured is Dark brought back for study. Oh, it is majestic. I will give it that.
Majestic. It looks trapped. Alone. Scared. Probably hungry.
Oh no, Call. There's a Wonder Fizz weirdo here.
Yes, I would desperately need that,
And there's an armor thing. I saw it in a room.
yeah, I hear the monkey, but I don't have the equipment. Okay, I have the equipment now.
Someone has made some good modifications.
Okay, I kind of died because I was in a one-way
You are all
room.
set if you get
They
hungry.
swarmed me in there, and do you think you can get me in time? Because I have one self-revive.
Yeah, I'm coming to get you. As long as there ain't a horde coming through this hallway. Like there is right now.
Yeah, it's probably the ones that killed me.
Up, I'm dead.
Okay, I'm gonna self-revive and revive you. Okay, and,
Who doesn't love a banana?
dang it, man.
I'm on fire. As long as there ain't a whole bunch of dudes coming up this staircase, we're good.
I'm helping.
Did you grab it?
No, I
Oh, I
wasn't
grabbed
able to
it.
grab it.
I got it.
You,
no call.
you gotta find the monkey, and don't get too close
I'm
to
gonna
it, and you
circle
gotta
back around
throw
and
it.
grab my stems. They're gonna be on the ground. Get ready, no call. No call. I'm gonna pick up the stems and you're gonna grab the part. Alright, the part's on the ground.
Okay, I gotta circle back around here. Oh heck no, they're throwing flash at me.
So I'm almost
I'm
completely out of
dead.
ammo, and now he's dead. I'll try to come get you, but I don't know how good it's gonna go. I'm coming, now calm. As long as there's no a whole bunch of dudes up right here, we're good.
There's a whole bunch of dudes right behind you, just letting you know, and they're all armored zombies, so, yeah.
Now get your revenge.
Just
Do you
letting
see
you know
the
that's the
monkey?
last time I can revive you, and yeah.
Bro, how did they kill me?
I'll be back around to get you.
I got
only have
whacked
11
once and
bullets
instantly
left.
died.
By the way, I don't have any more ammo, so this is the very last time I can revive you.
Get back into combat.
There's a chopper gunner and a gold chalice on the ground. Knuckle, I hear him. He's over here somewhere. Knuckle, he's in this weird crate or something.
I threw it down,
Man.
but I don't want to kill him. I can't activate it because I'm down. This is horrible. Our RNG was horrible. They did too hard.
Don't worry, I got a chalice and I upgraded my gun. So now I actually have ammo for it.
Did it capture it? I got it, no call.
Looks like we trapped our monkey, Rafimov. Now, we have the key.
Why did you do
One
that?
more. We are making good time. I have nearly completed retargeting Vex. Abomination.
Okay, we got one more key to get, but I can't really read a video, and there's like 50 of them chasing me, you know? Like,
Run faster, run fast, Knuckle, run fast.
I'm going up the freaking stairs. Oh! Okay, now what do we do for the last
Once
key?
the monkey has been successfully sucked into the essence trap by double tapping square, it will then just turn into a key, and you can grab that by holding square. The final key requires collection of crystals in area B. To begin with, though, we need to run to this red canister box-looking thing on the ground floor and activate it. We'll then be able to run around inside area B, and if you see crystals on the wall, you can shoot them, and they'll drop little tiny crystals that you can then run over and pick up. You need 20 total, it's shared inventory across your team, and the crystals that you shoot will respawn. There are some on the top level and the lower levels, so just keep collecting those crystals until you have 20, and as you go, you can go back to that red box that we activated a second ago and deposit them in there by holding square, and it's not instant, it takes a little bit of time for them to deposit, so make sure you stay safe here, maybe use an ether shroud to deposit a lot of crystals and things like that, but once you've eventually...
Okay, I know what to do, okay, and you can help me do this. And, it was this, okay, we need to go to area B.
I'm going up the stairs and there's no way I'm going back down.
Yeah, you don't have to go back down, we have to go to the very top and then go to the area B. If I can figure out how to get to that.
Found it, it's over here.
Okay, and you have to go to the very bottom, okay? And there's gonna be a canister in one of the corners, and you gotta open it and then shoot up a whole bunch of crystals.
A red canister, you said?
Yep.
Alright, I'm opening it.
Okay. Okay, now we gotta find crystals and shoot them up. Found some.
Unable to resist picking up this shiny thing, I see. Perhaps there is a use for it. If we find more.
Oh.
He died again.
He kind of brought all the horde to me, and yeah.
This is what happens when we cross paths. You instantly die.
And it's just what happens when you have new perks, and pretty much a two-shot.
You know where all the crystals are, right?
They spawn randomly, and they respawn too, so, it looks like they only spawn in the B part of the map, so,
Check inside of here, no call.
Okay, I'm at the very top. Yeah, there's some more at the top.
I'm just trying to survive. I found some more crystals. I'm grabbing them.
There's some in the silo. Like,
I'm
the missiles
dead.
at. Dang. You have a self-revive?
Nope. I can't craft those because I'm not high enough level.
Wait, that's a level man. Freaking try.
You have to be level 54 for that.
I'm gonna try not to die, but literally I'm a 2-hit, and they're all swarming up here. I'm gonna go down.
Just juke them out.
That's what I did. I can revive you now.
Stealing this.
Okay, I have no idea how many I collected, so I gotta deposit them in that machine. Where did you find that machine at?
It's on the ground floor.
Marking waypoint.
Okay, I can't deposit it because there's too many things chasing me.
Okay, I'm getting out of it. Not all there's more crystals. I'm sacrificing myself, but yeah.
No, my
I'm
buddy.
sacrificing myself for the crystals, and yeah. I'm just gonna crawl back out into this place, and yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna juke him again like I did last time. Oh no!
So I sincerely hope there is zero boss fight, and yeah.
That was
I'm going for the red, no call. I'm going for the red. Protect me, no call.
I can't protect you at all.
It hurts. It hurts.
I got double swiped and now I'm dead.
Strike team, do you read? Damn, lost them.
So how does that make you feel?
Horrible. I never want to do that again. That was too boring for very little reward.
Maybe you should be the one